Hey everyone, it is Stephanie here with Infernal TV, and I'm here right now with Josh Paul. So how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
I'm interested in just talking to people about some gear stuff. I'm gonna get up and just jam out a little bit, do some improv, and if anybody has any questions, then I'm open to answer.
All right.
Hopefully they'll enjoy the playing. Out for about a month and a half so far.
Okay.
We have about another month and a half to go.
Okay, cool. So overall, how has tour been?
It's been awesome. We haven't been on tour for a little bit, technically, I guess. We're out with Nickelback and a band called Shaman's Harvest.
Okay.
So, pretty rock crowd. The
Nice.
crowds have been really, really cool. Amphitheaters for this run, so it's out in the open, you know, getting fresh air. But in between, we've been working on a new album,
Okay.
and when we get back off from this tour, going back into the studio for the rest of the year.
All right, perfect. Well, that was actually going to be my next question. Is
See
any
how
new?
I did that? A couple.
You predicted
birds
it.
with one stone. Look at this.
Well, as of right now, is there anything that you can tell us about the new album? Did you go in, a different direction? Are there any, teasers that you can give us right now?
I mean, you want me to beatbox some stuff, or what do you?
If you want to beatbox, go on right ahead.
I played some stuff like boom, boom, boom. No, it's definitely more of a rock record than the
Okay, cool.
previous. So
Awesome.
we're having some fun. We're experimenting a little bit, and it's going well.
Overall, let's just talk about your background as a bassist. I know that when I researched you, it seemed, well, you started as a drummer, but then you kind of went in all sorts of different directions with the artists you were playing with and everything. So I guess having that wider background with, playing drums at first and then, playing all these different types of music, how has that molded you into the bassist you are today?
Well, I think, first and foremost, I'm fortunate and grateful to have been able to do this for so long, from so young to now. But being able to play in so many different atmospheres and genres of music has definitely helped me as a musician. Being a drummer obviously has helped me as a bass player, because you're as a bass player, you're bridging the gap between melody and rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So what I try to do is basically attempt to play drums on the bass.
That's cool.
In every,
That's a good way to put it.
no matter what the music is, you can use that approach, I think, in every sort of thing that you do.
Awesome. And now let's go ahead and talk about some of your earlier bands because, well, I'm a big metal fan, so I love Suicidal Tendencies, and then you also play with Infectious Grooves. So, I mean, I guess, do you like metal? Do you like heavier music? Or
I absolutely do.
Awesome.
I love it. I was pretty young when I started with Suicidal and Infectious, but I grew up in Venice, so that was the music of the area, punk rock and skateboarding and all
Awesome.
that kind of stuff. So the energy of that music there's nothing like it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So the heavier stuff obviously get you pumped
Yeah.
there. Being in those two situations, I mean, you're like the lead guitar player. So, you can get out there and do your thing. So that was truly an amazing experience.
go through your gear, if you have any endorsements, kind of generally how you would be playing, whether it's this clinic today or on tour or on the album?
I use Warwick basses. I have Star basses, which are the semi-hollow bodies, and they're passive and they sound huge, as well as the Streamer basses, 4-string mostly. In Suicidal, I use mostly 5 strings,
Okay.
but in this thing I use 4. And let's see what else. GK amps, of course, and Dunlop strings and pedals. I just got this cool Dunlop pedal, which is the fuzz. Jeez, you're gonna have to edit this. Octave fuzz pedal,
Cool.
and it is so huge. I've been using it all over the album and live too. So.
Awesome. Is there any specific reason why you use these products, or is it just you like them, they sound good, or is there anything else?
Well, all of the above.
Cool.
Warwick, they really provide a family atmosphere, as well as making just beautiful, great instruments. I mean, the basses just sound crazy. They sound really crazy. They're punchy. You can get a bunch of different sounds out of them. But I really do appreciate the family vibe from them. GK is part of my family, and the amps are kick-ass. I've been using them for a long time. The strings, Dunlop, they're awesome as well. Sound great, and the pedals and stuff, it's all good. So I started off playing drums when I was really young. My family were all musicians.
Let's talk about your work outside of Daughtry. I know that you have a couple bands, and then you also have a company on the side. Is there anything new going on with any of that, or?
Yeah, I have a band on the side called Bobby Church. We haven't been able to do much with it right now. Just we're working on the Daughtry stuff, and but I do produce and write for other artists. I do have a company that is called Co-op, and we are based in Nashville, Tennessee now. And it's kind of a songwriting production duo with Brian Craddock, and he's a guitar player in the band.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I auditioned for this music video because my mom heard about this thing, and it was Don Henley's Boys of Summer video. So that was me, the little kid in the video. We're on tour till basically October, so check it out. Daughtry, Nickelback, Shaman's Harvest. No, I want to thank you, though, for taking the time to interview me.
Yeah, of course.
Nice meeting you.
Obviously, Josh is doing a lot with the clinic, and definitely check out some of his footage that I'm going to be recording. And then also check out Daughtry, like you said, they're on tour with Nickelback, and then they have new music coming up. So check out that and just be up on everything that Daughtry is doing. All right, everybody. See ya.
I'm pregnant.
He is pregnant, everybody.
Oi, come blood. Goodbye. Goodbye.